You just crushed your workout, you're sweaty, tired, and standing in front of the fridge wondering, now what? A lot of people think protein, protein, protein right after a workout. And I get it, we have been told that muscle building is all about protein. But by focusing on protein only, you're actually missing out on a key nutrient that your muscles are desperately craving right now. Here's the deal with post-workout nutrition. Most people fall into one of two camps. Either you're hyper-focused on protein, counting grams, chugging shakes, thinking more protein automatically means more results, more muscle, or you're on the complete opposite end, just grabbing whatever's around, maybe a granola bar from the gym vending machine, or skipping food entirely because you're not even hungry yet. Honestly, I have been there. In my early workout days, my refuel was just water. That's it. Water. I mean, youth, right? But here's what's actually going on inside your body and why focusing on only protein misses a big part of the picture. During your workout, your muscles are working hard. They burn through the glucose in your blood and start tapping into stored energy called glycogen. Think of glycogen like your muscles' personal fuel tank. Depending on how intense your workout was, that tank might be running low or totally empty by the time you finish. And then at the same time, you're also creating microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. And this sounds bad, but it's actually how our muscles grow stronger. Your body repairs that damage and adapts. So after your workout, your body has two big jobs: refill those energy stores, repair and rebuild muscle tissue. And here's where a lot of people can really miss the mark. Protein alone only checks off one of those boxes. Right after your workout, your body enters a prime recovery state, what some call the anabolic window. For years, we thought this window only lasted 30 to 45 minutes, but research now shows that your muscles actually stay sensitive and ready to absorb nutrients for much longer, up to several hours after you exercise. And here's why that matters. During the anabolic window, blood flow to your muscles increases, delivering glucose and amino acids right to where they're needed. And your cells become more sensitive to insulin, the hormone that helps shuttle those nutrients into your muscle tissue. Think of it like this: your muscles are more open to receiving what you give them. So the food that you eat right after a workout has a bigger impact than usual if you choose the right mix. Muscles don't just need protein to recover optimally. They need a combination of carbohydrates and protein. And the research consistently points to a ratio of roughly 3-to-1, 3 parts carbohydrate to 1 part protein. Now, this can be adjusted if you're doing high endurance sports. It might be more of a 4-to-1 ratio. But why this specific ratio? The carbohydrates serve as a crucial purpose that protein alone just can't fulfill. They trigger insulin release, which not only helps shuttle glucose into your muscle cells to refill those glycogen stores, but also enhances the uptake of amino acids from protein. So the carbs actually make the protein more effective at its job. Now, before you start stressing about missing that 30 to 45 minute anabolic window, here's some reassuring news. Your muscles don't suddenly shut off their enhanced sensitivity at the 46-minute mark. Research suggests that these processes still remain somewhat enhanced even 3 hours after exercise. Now, for more evidence-based nutrition content delivered straight to your inbox, no wellness BS, just facts, sign up for my email list. I share exclusive content, recipe ideas, and myth-busting insights that don't make it into these videos. The link is down in the description box below. Okay, now let's go from science to real-life strategy. Picture this: it's 6:45 a.m., your workout's done, you're sweaty, definitely hungry, and staring into the fridge like, now what do I eat? Here's the formula: protein plus carbs and a little fat or fiber equals recovery fuel. Pick your protein, whether that's eggs, yogurt, nut butter, chicken, salmon. Pick a carb: toast, fruit, oatmeal, sweet potatoes. And add the extras: a little flaxseed, some avocado, almonds, veggies. We don't need to count grams, just build a balanced plate. Here's some quick combos that I love: hard-boiled eggs, apple, and almonds. A tuna pack, crackers, and carrots. Yogurt, berries, and granola. Toast with some nut butter and strawberries. Or a smoothie with almond milk, berries, and nut butter. Use what's in your fridge and make it work for you. And when it's mealtime, level it up. Salmon plus sweet potatoes and lemony broccoli. Grilled chicken with crispy potatoes and a side salad. or black bean quesadillas with avocado and salsa. And you can boost recovery even more with a few key foods. Blueberries, tart cherries, and watermelon are shown to be super impactful for helping with post-workout muscle soreness. What's your favorite post-workout refuel? Drop it in the comments. I'm always up for new ideas, and your go-to might inspire someone else too. Now let's go to the benefits of post-workout refuels. Here's what you're gonna notice when you start refueling consistently. And these aren't things that take months to show up. These benefits actually kick in within a couple weeks for most people. So number one, faster recovery. You won't be dragging into your next workout already running on empty, and that's because your glycogen stores, your muscles' stored carbs, get refilled properly. This means your body has the energy it actually needs to perform the next time instead of just getting through it. Number two, way less muscle fatigue. Honestly, this was the first thing I noticed when I changed how I ate after workouts. That deep soreness that used to stick around for days, it really started easing up. And research backs this up too. When your muscles use up their glycogen during tough workouts, that's a big reason you feel wiped afterwards. So refueling with carbs and protein helps restore that muscle energy so you come back stronger. And number three, stronger muscles over time, which is what we're aiming for, right? This one takes a little bit longer, but it's the big picture benefit. After a workout, your body is repairing those tiny muscle tears through something called muscle protein synthesis, which is basically your body rebuilding itself stronger. And here's the thing, it needs both protein and carbs to do that well. Protein gives your body the building blocks, and carbs help fuel the whole repair process. And if you skip on either, your results are just not going to be the same. Now, before you start overthinking and feeling overwhelmed about post-workout nutrition, let's pause for a second. And if you're doing something low intensity, like a 30-minute walk or a short bike ride or a quick Pilates class, you're probably just fine eating your regular next meal. But there are times when it's worth paying more attention to what and when you eat after a workout. If you've just finished a really challenging strength session and you're drenched in sweat, or if you've gone for a long run, an intense HIIT workout, or anything that left you super sweaty, tired, and breathing really hard, 45 minutes or more, then yeah, your body could really benefit some smart recovery nutrition. Let me break it down with two quick examples. Number one, Taylor. She does light training a few times a week, a Pilates class, a light strength training session, and yoga. For those types of workouts, you really don't need to stress. Focus on the next meal and make it really, really balanced. Number two, Jordan. Jordan is training for a half marathon and lifting twice a week on top of that. That kind of training needs more intentional refueling, especially after longer runs or really hard lifting days. Here's a general rule I like to use. If your workout left you noticeably wiped out, it's a sign that your muscles need a little extra support. Try to get something within 30 to 45 minutes. Mix of protein and carbs is ideal to help your body recover, repair, and rebuild. Now, we can't forget about hydration because for a while, that was my only post-workout refuel. After a tough workout, your body needs fluids and electrolytes, especially if you're sweating a lot. A good rule of thumb is check your urine color. We want a pale yellow here. Yes, that means you're gonna have to look in the toilet after you pee, but it's really important. Darker yellow means you need way more fluids. If you're doing long runs, 2-a-days, or training hard in the heat, electrolytes can also help your body hang on to that water. But you don't necessarily need all the fancy drinks that are out there. Fruit can be really beneficial, even a pinch of sea salt in your water. And the bonus, some of those refuel meals and snacks that I mentioned earlier, like smoothies, fruit, and veggies, they all help with our hydration too. Let's talk about some real life missteps because I've definitely made some of these myself. First up, the perfectionist trap. You don't need to crazy stress about your refueling timing after every workout. The truth is, our bodies are smart and very resilient. Perfection is the enemy of progress, especially when it comes to refueling your body. Second, spending way too much. You don't need fancy recovery powders or overpriced bars. Some of the best post-workout foods are simple and budget-friendly. Oats, bananas, eggs, sweet potato. Real food really works. Third, ignoring your hunger cues. Sometimes you are just not hungry right after a workout, and I tend to fall into that camp more often than not, so I totally get it. If that's you, start small. A little chocolate milk is a great combination of carbs and protein. Then have a full meal when your appetite really returns. And last, Protein tunnel vision. I know we love protein, and yes, it's absolutely important, but don't skip the carbs. Carbs help your body actually use that protein and restock your energy. You need both. Think of them as a team. All right, let's make this doable. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet for every workout, but planning makes things happen. Just think ahead a little bit. If you know you're gonna do a tough workout tomorrow, have something ready like Greek yogurt and granola and berries. Hard boil some eggs, cut up some fruit, stash a smoothie kit in the freezer, and your future self will be so happy. And keep it simple. Seriously, an apple with peanut butter and some almonds totally works. Don't overthink it. So the next time you finish a workout and find yourself staring into the fridge, wondering what to eat next, think carbs and protein. Think simple. Think, how do I want to feel during my next workout? Try implementing one or two of these combinations after your next challenging workout and pay attention to how you feel. Notice your energy levels in your next workouts and how quickly you recover. Your body's going to give you feedback about what is working. Start with the combinations that sound most appealing to you, and don't worry about getting everything perfect right away. Consistency with a good approach beats perfection with an approach that you can't maintain. For more ways to feel great, check out my anti-inflammatory meal prep video next, and hit subscribe for science-backed nutrition that you can actually use. And I will see you over in the next video. Until then, eat well, be well, thrive.